All these weight loss quotes will tell you one thing: consistency is the key, and it is. I have lost 60 kg and kept it off for 10 years. So I may know a thing or two about consistency. Hi, I'm Avrashak. I'm not an influencer. Here's my foolproof 4-step plan on how to build consistency for weight loss. Step 1, make a list of 20 whys, 20 reasons why you want to lose the weight. Wherever you are in life right now is because of the decisions and choices you've taken up until now. So if you're someone who probably lays in bed most of the time, watches Netflix, plays video games, eats junk food, for you, the competing interest is that you want to get healthier, you want to get fitter. And why would you do that? Because as human beings, we crave comfort more than we crave happiness. So for you to make a change, and it's uncomfortable to change, right? The reward from that change has to be greater than the discomfort you'll go through. So your list of 20 whys is a glimpse of the reward you're going to get. So your reward could be, I can fit into any clothes I want. I will probably not get an anxiety attack every time I have to board an airplane because I think I'll have to ask for an extension belt. I can do adventure sports. I will be able to climb a flight of stairs without running out of breath. This list of why is going to be a constant reminder of what's in store for you. And the reason I ask you to write 20 is because the first 4 5 would be, oh, I want to wear this, I want to look like this. But the more you think deeply, you'll uncover reasons that you probably didn't even think of consciously. And thoughts trigger emotions, and emotions are fundamental if you want to change your life. And don't get me wrong, and don't let people bullshit you, right? If one of your reason is that, hey, you know what, I want to look better. Most people will tell you, oh, do it for yourself, or external validation is not important. This bullshit. Human beings are social primates. We thrive in tribes, and external validation is to some extent important to us. But that cannot be your only reason for doing that, because people's opinion would change basis their experiences, basis their level of awareness, their level of evolution, which is why you need to have a list of 20 reasons. Step 2, break down your massive goal into smaller achievable numbers. Whether your goal is to lose 30 kg or to lift 100 kg, break them down into smaller numbers. Losing 30 kg in 18 months may seem like a far-fetched, very difficult, very big goal. But what if you say that, hey, I'm going to lose like 2 kg in a month? That's a smaller achievable number. And it also gives you that psychological assurance that it can be done. So break down your bigger goals into smaller numbers and have a deadline attached to each. Step 3, create your plan of action. Now you've given yourself a smaller goal, right? I have to lose 2 kg in a month. Now, for me to lose that 2 kg in a month, what are the changes I would need to make in my current lifestyle? Draft a basic workout plan, draft a basic diet plan. And the important thing here is to not make massive changes right at the onset. This is the biggest problem that I see, that people get motivated, they want to start, and then suddenly they go from eating junk food 5 times a week to eating only broccoli, chicken, and rice, and from not stepping into the gym to trying to hit the gym every day, do 2 hours of cardio, only to quit in 3 days because it becomes too big of a change too soon. So instead, focus on smaller changes, right? Instead of completely eliminating junk food, maybe go for one healthy meal in a day. Instead of deciding to go to the gym 7 days a week, why not start with clocking in 5,000 steps a day, right? These smaller changes that you make also psychologically and physiologically conditions you to progress in a much more adaptable way. And when it comes to quantifying your progress, make sure that you're doing one thing better than you did yesterday, 1% progress better than yesterday. And if it helps, write down your plan for the week and break them down into what actions you need to take every day. Step 4, prepare to fail and come back. One thing I can tell you as an absolute guarantee is that you're going to fail on your journey. Work gets in the way, life gets in the way, relationship issues get in the way, injuries, everything can take you out of the game. But if I tell you that the absolute secret of staying consistent is that you do not give up and have a strategy in place. Now, I want to divide the comeback strategy into 2 parts. One is a short-term comeback strategy when you've gone off track for 2 to 15 days, and the other is a longer comeback strategy. The short-term comeback strategy is very simple. Is to make sure that you get back into the game as soon as possible. Sit down, tell yourself whatever's happened has happened. I'm not going to mull over it. I'm not going to lament over it. I'm not going to let it derail me further. You get back on track. You do not look at the scale, because there's going to be a huge chance that yes, you've gone up, and that number can play on you psychologically. Keep non-scale goals. Drink a lot of water. I also drink a lot of dandelion tea to flush out the extra toxins. By the way, if you've had a massive cheat meal in the 2 to 15 days, that extra food can help you lift heavier at the gym. So utilize that to get in a better workout session. What will also help is to have an accountability partner. If you have a coach, my coach will bring me back on track like this, right? So if my clients also go off track, we have a plan, and that accountability that, okay, you know what, I have to report to my coach every day, that helps. If you don't have a coach, have a friend, have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, to help you stay on track. So the short term comeback plan is, don't make any massive changes, get back on track, drink a lot of water, get back to your routine, keep non scale goals, lifting heavier, fitting into clothes that you used to wear earlier, and not look at the scale. The longer comeback plan is when you've gotten off track for months, even years, right? How do you come back from that? First thing first, look at the scale. So when I came down from 96 to 62, the first time I lost like a lot of weight, I did not check my weight for, I think, years after that. And then when I stepped on the scale, I saw 115. That was the first time in my life I saw triple digit, and it was like a slap in my face. But that is the reality check that you need. Yes, it's going to be very disturbing. It'll knock the air out of you, dude. Like, it'd be like, how did I gain this much weight? But relax, calm down, breathe, and accept, yes, this is your current reality. This is how much weight you've gained. Now we have to have a plan to lose this weight, to get fit, and do it in a way that you don't gain back again. The second step is make a plan of action. This is very important. I strongly suggest hiring a coach. When you hire a professional, you take out the guesswork, right? And this professional obviously has a lot more information as to how to go back from here. What are the changes that you need to make, not just diet and workout wise, but also you're giving yourself this message that, hey, you know what? I know, like, I've gained so much weight right now, but I've invested in something that's going to help me become fitter and healthier. If you do not have the financial means to hire a coach, please use step number 2 and make a fresh plan of action. Look at your list of whys. This will give you renewed motivation. If you want to add something, add more to it. But this is the holy grail. This is what will keep you on track. The third thing is, ask yourself, what are the 5 things that I can change immediately? Maybe you can start going to the gym. Maybe you can cut out on the junk that you eat every day. Maybe you can replace one meal with a healthier alternative. What are the 5 things that you can do right now? Once you have your plan set, you need to start getting into a routine. Listen, if you've gone off track for like months and years, you had a completely different routine, which is why you gained all the weight back. The key here is to get back into your new routine and adapt to it as soon as you can. Make sure that your routine is for 2 weeks, right? So you said, this is what my routine is going to be for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, sit down with your coach or with yourself and audit what worked and what didn't work. Why did this not work? What were the challenges in sticking to your routine? Why was this a challenge? And then make a new routine addressing the challenges and including all the things that will get you closer to your goals. And keep adjusting and keep adapting and keep staying on the track. The biggest problem that I see when people go off track and gain a lot of weight back is that they want to get back to that number quickly because they know what it's like. They know the clothes they wear at that number. They know how they look at that number. You have to look at it from a fresh perspective. And if you fall off the wagon again, if you get derailed again, catch yourself in time and use the short-term comeback plan to get back on track. Understand one thing. Consistency does not mean a linear progress. Consistency does not mean that the graph is going to keep going up. Consistency means that you're going to fall, get back up, change the approach, but you do not quit. You keep moving forward. So I hope this is going to help you to stay consistent on your weight loss journey and help you reach your goals.